Hello, my beautiful people. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming everyone to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Today I'm bringing forth a reading for us to look at what is taking place in the twin flame dynamic right now. So whether you are the holder of the feminine energy or the masculine energy, what's taking place in your connection. In your connection right now. I just did actually a weekly love reading, and when the twin flame and all those lovers card was coming again and again, I was guided to do a twin flame reading. So let's begin. I don't have a format today set, but because it came in, I felt a strong call. If you'd like a private reading, I'm going to put all the details in the description box. Go ahead and do that. This is a general reading. Take it how it resonates for you. So let's first look at a couple of overall messages in the twin flame dynamic that's taking place right now. Okay, let's have a look at it. Worthiness, and that is what I was talking about in that love reading. Wow, I love it. Let's have a look at these. I'm going to show you. Okay. So there's some blockages that I'm already sensing that are being cleared at this time. I mean, we're always clearing, but I'm sensing some big blockages. Because as I was shuffling the 3 decks and getting them ready for us, from 2 of them, the Ace of Wands kept falling out, which is all about a new beginning. So what I'm sensing over here is that the blockage is about worthiness here, okay? There's definitely a worthiness, okay? I am enough as I am. Okay, there's a sense of inadequacy that is creating a block right now is what I'm sensing. And that is what one of you or both of you are releasing. To embrace the I am enough and I'm a divine being. And this one wanted to come with this. So this is perfect. So as you release this energy of inadequacy, I am enough as I am, it says proud. I love who I have become. So I definitely see growth, regeneration. I definitely see a lot of spiritual growth that's taken place. And I also see a lot of heart chakra clearing at this point between the 2 of you. Okay? So let's see. How am I going to do this? Let's start with this. Let's have a look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. 4 of Cups. There you go. Wondering when and how this love or a true love is going to manifest in my life, whether it's the feminine or the masculine. Okay, I that's the overall energy right now, is about when I'm feeling like my cups are empty. So this to me again goes back to this message about worthiness. Okay, so both of you are needing to move through this energy of being proud of your journey, being proud of the lessons that you are learning and overcoming, seeing all the goodness and the colors and all these challenges that have made you the person that you are. So that is what's being needed right now, and releasing of all that heartache and pain through forgiveness. That's going to be a big message here. Okay. So let's start first with, I'm going to look at the overall energy here, and this time I want to begin with the divine feminine. This side I'll take the divine feminine, this side the masculine energy. What's the overall energy for the divine feminine? 5 of Swords, and the overall energy for the divine masculine collective. Okay, the Moon. Okay, to me that almost feels like a mirroring. Really, it does. Let's first start with this. Okay, so this has been quite a mentally challenging situation in your twin flame dynamic. It's caused a lot of mental strain. It's caused a lot of drama, and it's really taken you down the ringer. And there I feel that you're standing there and wondering. Every time I see the cards, new messages come in. The same card means differently every time. I'm seeing you go into the light and asking the universe, asking God, really, I've been open, I'm moving, I'm climbing all these mountains, and what is going on? Do I even want this twin flame connection? Do I even want to be? I am tired of this journey. That's what I'm sensing here. Okay. You're going in the mind space here, divine feminines, and look at what the masculines are. So they're deep into the emotions, deep into the feminine energy, trying to find their way back into the light, to see the two polar aspects, the light and the dark, the shadows, the things that they've said, the things that have been emotionally traumatic for them. I do feel that the divine masculine collective is holding on to pain and trauma. It could be in this life. I definitely feel in this life. Past life for sure, but in this life for sure. I'm picking that up very strongly for the masculine collective. So they could have trusted some people and that love didn't manifest. So they are clearing, and as they're clearing, divine feminines, you're picking that up in your mind space. We'll keep taking some more energies on what's going on in the divine feminine's life. What is the divine feminine doing now in her life in general? I'm going to do a general one first. I'm going to see what I feel like. How many? And I'm only taking uprights today. Yes. 6 of Pentacles, bringing balance back, about stability. Yes. So divine feminines, what I'm seeing you, it's all Pentacles energy. So what I'm seeing over here is that you've been focusing on work. You've been actually letting go of this journey. You're recreating and seeing what is value. What do I value? And I see an 8 here, like an infinity. Okay? Infinity. What's bringing balance? What is this happiness? What does happiness mean for me? How can I create this happiness? So that might have created some sort of a stress also. Because this felt like obviously this is an intense connection. And you're wondering when this payout is going to take place. But it is. I do feel you're clearing out some unworthiness part within your aura, within your subconscious belief system, and to start focusing and creating a pride list. Loving who you've become. You've traveled a lot in this journey, divine feminine. So very, very proud in terms of this. Let's look at what's taking place in the divine masculine collective. And this is in their general life. What are they doing? I'm only taking uprights, angels. Okay. Look at that. 4 and 4, mirroring taking place here. So they've been going through a process of healing. Okay. I told you they're going through intense emotions here. So they're going through a process of healing here. All right. And in that other reading, I did feel the magician energy underneath it, underneath the Lover's card. They really want to manifest. Let's see, what are they trying to manifest? They're manifesting their heart's desire. We got the 9 of Cups. They want to manifest their happiness, their true fulfillment. Okay. How am I going to do that? So right now, they need to heal from these past emotions, okay? While they're up in the emotions, look at where the feminine energy is all up about material stability, okay? It doesn't mean materialism, stability here, my home, my work, finances, people, growth. So stability here. Okay, these are your general energies that I'm picking up right now. So let's get some more messages here from the divine feminine on how she's viewing this connection right now. What's going on in her mind space about this connection? Stressed. So many of you are worried about, it's giving you like a lot of stress energy. There's a lot of mental stress about this connection. Okay. What's the mind space for the divine masculine towards this connection right now? Okay, so they're really going in on an inner journey. This is the energy of 9. Okay, look at that. 9, 9, 4, 4. There's another 9 here. So there is a higher learning that's taking place within this connection, because that's what the twin flame connection is about. It's about triggering and bringing to surface some unhealed parts. So they are going through healing of their ability to manifest. That's another message that just came through. And I feel like the divine feminine right now, you may be just kind of overthinking a little bit. So what I would say is that this would be a good time for you to focus on yourself and create this beautiful garden of Eden for yourself. Okay? I don't want to say leave the masculine alone. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm suggesting here is what will help you to calm this mind down is to forgive the past, and just absolutely let go of this connection. And let go doesn't mean you're cutting ties. It simply means you just surrender. And right now, just focus on what brings you happiness, what will bring stability for you, okay, within yourself. Finding that happiness within is going to be really, really helpful here. I do want to pull from here, from the sacred soulmates, to see what the mind energy is of the divine feminine here. Okay, trust. Yeah. So the message here is a need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. That's a beautiful message. Thank you, angels. So you're really being guided at this time to trust whatever is taking place, whether you're in communication, not in communique, and they acted weird and off, or, just, I feel that, like I said, again, I'm getting that sense of the way to move through this stalemate, stagnancy energy of, living in the past is through forgiveness and focusing on what brings you joy now, with people now, with things around you now. Do the things that make you happy, right? So I think that's a very, very important message. And can I get like a message here for the divine masculines from the sacred soulmate? Lessons of Saturn. All right, so Saturn is a big worker. I don't know that much on astrology. I just know about Saturn because Saturn is my ruling planet, and that's how I know a lot about Saturn. The energy of Saturn is that it doesn't allow for strong movement forward, but it wants you to do things right. So you've got to do things right. Okay, Saturn wants to ensure that you do the right thing. So before I read what the message is, I just want to start with. So whatever wrongs that have taken place in their life, they're going to need to overcome that. Divine masculines, you're going to need to this is what the journey is. So if this is coming up, the past is coming up, and you're feeling like very emotional about the past, maybe there are regrets, maybe there are pains, maybe you have remorse, maybe there's guilt and shame, things coming up. Okay, whether it was about this connection or about your past, about things that you have done, it's coming up for healing is what I'm seeing here. So over here, what you're learning is a soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control and dependency. Many challenges, but it can bring benevolent long-term rewards. Okay, so that is what the lesson is. So perhaps that's what you divine masculines are contemplating about your past, about what it is that brings you happiness, and what are some of the things you have done to bring about this happiness. And divine feminines, you're going to be needing to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. True love, this is just like the center part of the reading. This is a divine connection that wanted to come through right now. It is a divine connection. Let's have a look at what's taking place in the emotional body of the divine feminines. What are you feeling about this connection, towards this connection, about your divine masculine? Okay, wow. We got the devil with the Two of Cups. Okay, there is passion. There is also this bonding. Okay, I'm feeling like, and I don't want to use the word bondage. Okay, so don't misconstrue my words in a sexual way of bondage. Here I'm trying to say is you know in your heart that you are connected, and this is a person, this is your person, you feel that, you know that, this is what you wanted, this is where the strong desire is. You desire that. You desire this union. You desire this union here. So again, I'm going to need to go back into this. This is the time to trust in the divine plan on whatever is unfolding for you. You do know that this is a love, you've been wishing for it, and do you see this part? That's what I mean. This is sometimes the fears, this is what the devil energies. The fears are, the person feels very, very trapped. And I feel like this is all with the mind, because a lot of the mind element has come forward. Do you see this? I want you to see this divine feminine. I'm going to try to focus this in See this person crying over that, head bent down. Look at this one. Look at all of them. I want you to see that. Okay. Right. So the energy that I am seeing over here is, this is, you feel that love, that love, that this is divine love. You have this passion, and it's just hard when you have that love, the passion, and then you know that this would be wonderful to experience. You're being asked right now to trust in the divine. Okay? Divine unfoldment of the plan. Continue to build on your work and your own self. I'm being shown this. Let's have a look at what the divine masculines are feeling about the divine feminine and about this connection at this stage. Okay. What I'm picking up from here, we got the World card and the Page of Swords. I mean, they do want to speak, they do want to communicate to your divine feminine. But what I'm sensing here, divine masculine, is that I feel, some of you feel as if this connection is ended. I generally don't see the World card right back. Like I told you, I pick up different things from the same card every time in a reading. I do feel that perhaps some of you are feeling that the divine feminine is walking in. So the message that I'm seeing, I'm getting a vision here. So the vision I'm seeing is that you, divine masculine, are seeing the divine feminine walk through a portal. It's literally like, the way I have my ring light out here. So there's this ring, and the divine feminine is walking through one gate, and you don't see yourself next to your divine feminine. Okay, it's just her walking through. She's going through, singing to her own tune, her own beat. That's one message that I'm feeling here. And you also feel that the divine feminine completes this. She or he, however you resonate, but I refer to the divine feminine as a she, just easier for me to speak. So the divine feminine you see as your wish fulfillment. Is someone you're wanting to manifest. But you're going through this period of limitation, and these lessons are coming in pretty strong for you. I'm sensing here. You're getting these lessons pretty strong, okay? The past parts of control or dependency. Perhaps you tried to control this part of the relationship, or perhaps you felt controlled, or you controlled someone else, okay? These are words that we don't like to hear about others, but we're talking honesty. I speak what I feel. Okay, unfiltered. I really mean that. Okay, I'm not here to hurt anybody. All these energies apply to me. They apply to me first before they apply to any one of you. I'm just being honest with you. So where I am lying it to myself, or where I am putting the ego first, it's part of my lesson to release that. Right. What I do sense here right now, divine masculine, is that you're going through a period of integration. You are going through a period of putting the light and the dark together. What are the hidden paths that you need to bring to balance, to light? You're working on that. And there is a divine intervention that's taking place here in your life right now, whenever you chance upon it. There's going to be news coming in. There's going to be some cycle that's ending for you. I am seeing this part of the Ten of Cups, okay, at the bottom of the deck, which is a predominant strong energy, and really coming in to your own with the Sun card. I do feel there's going to be some positive news that comes in, and this is not related directly to the divine feminine, but some news that comes in that helps you to move through this part towards your heart's desire. I am picking that up for you. And you are feeling like you want to speak with the divine feminine. What is the message here from this sacred soulmate for the divine masculines? Here, triggers. Yes. Thank you. So there are triggers. This emotional baggage is running the show. Retain the internal so the external can change. This is the time I feel you're going through this cleansing process, okay? Because your soul is desiring to resolve these limiting patterns that have taken place in this life. You've seen some repeated patterns. Maybe you have fear of commitment. Maybe you overgive. Maybe you are too controlling and you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable, okay? Because you don't want to be hurt. But these are lessons that Saturn is teaching you, okay? But I know it feels super challenging, dear Divine Masculines. But you've got to allow for this process. And here I'm being guided to tell you that I feel some of you are really in your heads about a lot of things, okay? You are overthinking some things, Divine Masculines, whether it's about this connection, about yourself, about your life, about worthiness. And that's what I'm sensing is a blockage here. So your emotions are really taking over, okay? What I would recommend for you, Divine Masculine, at this time is to connect with this part, which is, I am the soul. I'm not the body. I'm not the mind. I'm not the emotions. I am the soul. So connecting with the soul aspect meditation, to know that emotions are one of the tools for the soul to grow. That's a part of your lesson. The mind is a tool. You're not the mind. You're not the thoughts. You are the soul. I am the soul. I'm eternal. I'm a divine being of love and light. So the triggers are bringing to surface. The triggers are bringing to surface emotions. But you're not the emotions. What is it that you can learn from it? Lessons. Lessons for you, Divine Masculine, at this time. Did I pull a message here for the Divine Feminines? I didn't. Let's find a message here from the Sacred Soulmates here. All right, so while Divine Masculines, you guys are going through these lessons of Saturn's, let's look at, I'm not very familiar with Neptune. I think I need to study a little bit more. Just planets for myself, for my learning. Let's have a look at what this messages. It says the Divine Feminine is going through lessons of Neptune, which is denial. Okay? Denial. Perhaps you've been denied some things in life. And you feel that there's anger that comes when you're denied. Or perhaps you've denied feeling the depth of emotions. You've denied the passion. You've held that down. That's been held down. Illusions, okay? This is what the devil energy creates, is illusions, like webs over webs over webs. So while you're going through these lessons of Neptune, look at this. This is what the Divine Masculine is going through, is to me, this is like the moon energy is all illusions. It creates illusions, like fogginess, deception of the self or by another. Self-love, boundaries and detachment are important. So drawing the boundaries here. Perhaps you've drawn a boundary here. And all this is about self-love. That's a beautiful lesson here, Divine Feminines. Let's switch it up a little bit. I'm going to look at now, my final part is to look at the Divine Masculines on what they're going to do in the third dimension. What are they doing in the here and now in the physicality towards this connection? Action steps. Okay. Let's take a few messages here, angels. They definitely want a second chance. Judgment card is at the bottom of the deck. Let's start with this one. Four of Wands. They want to stabilize themselves. They want to stabilize this connection. They want to bring stability in their life. We got the Four of Wands. I mean, they want to bring that happiness, wish fulfillment with passion, stability. Finding my tribe, finding my home where I can be me. So they want that with the Divine Feminine. My question was, what are they trying to do in the third dimension, in the physicality towards this connection? And I do see a desire and an intention of wanting to stabilize, okay, wanting to create something long term. They're willing, they're going through a transition period. We got the Hangman, and the Hangman really is about seeing things from a different perspective, perhaps what they had not seen. Okay, they were probably viewing you, the Divine Feminine, in a certain way, the way they did other relationship. but you're not others. You are the divine feminine. So there's a different perspective that's needed, and that's what these lessons of Saturns are bringing for them. Okay, so they may go through this period of okay, my throat's so they're going through this period of they want to speak to you, but they hesitate because they're trying to yeah, definitely I'm feeling a big constriction in the throat. So throat chakra is very constricted, so they really want to come forth and speak. But right now, let's see the third card. Okay, they are looking on trust again. They definitely want to take a leap of faith. This is the action step. They want to take a leap of faith in this connection. They're going to come towards you, divine feminine. I do feel that, asking for a second chance. You may be in an energy still of blocking them because of the past and impasse that was created. Okay, we'll see. Those would be other messages. First, let's ask a message here from the sacred soulmates on what is this leap of faith, and a message on the Four of Wands angels. Divine masculine, you are showing up in your reading. You are coming into your power. You're showing up in your reading as you. You're honoring yourself. This is the message that's come in. Look at that. That's the divine masculine. There's only one divine masculine and divine feminine card in this deck. She's showing up in your own reading, in your own part. You wanna finally step into your role as the masculine. A masculine energy is that of protection, is that who provides love, care, honors, respects, takes charge, okay, is fearless. So you're looking at that, proud. I love who I've become. That's the message. I'm worthy. I'm enough. I'll push through all challenges. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. And they're saying here there's just too much distance right now. Okay. Thank you, angels. That was beautiful. Thank you, divine masculines, for trusting me and coming through this reading here. Let's look at what is the divine feminine doing about this connection in the third dimension, the action space. I'm only taking straight ups. Okay. So I'm seeing 2 threes here. Let's have a look at first. The first message that I saw was 3 of Cups. Right now I do feel that divine masculine, the divine feminine has her back towards you. Okay. She's not open. I have to be honest. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here, because this has really created a lot of stress. It probably created a lot of ripples. You triggered the divine feminine to pull out worthiness. Okay, so the divine feminine had to go through her journey of finding that balance for herself, trusting it. Okay, the denial, what she's denying about herself, about her greatness. Okay. That the deception that she had, the masks that the divine feminine, I feel like, had for the self, okay, had to fall off. So those are the lessons that are falling off. Those are the lessons that the divine feminine, you are traversing. Okay, I do feel with this, you are done with these people who take this short road and leave you hanging and do stuff behind, right? Because this is a big lesson. Okay, so which is a deception by another. So you are right now very careful about this deception energy. And the way we move forward with this is, and I'm getting a big synchronicity with the plane flying over, is yes, these have been interferences and distractions that have come into your life, but these are big lessons for you. Okay, it is time to move away from that through forgiveness, letting them go, letting those people go. Okay, clearing these doubts and illusions. So in the action space, you're no longer hiding yourself. You're no longer seeing yourself as inadequate. Okay, you are rising in your power through all of this. Okay, to celebrate yourself. I see a lot of purple on this. This feels like a star card. You're looking forward to celebration, to love, to happiness, togetherness. So I do see it coming together and you being you. I'm not seeing you focused on the divine masculine energy, because for both of them, I'm seeing this. This is what I'm seeing, right? For all of them, if you look at it from the image, they're not facing each other right now. Why? Because we're traversing our own journeys, and that's okay. That's okay. I love that you are focusing on your growth and the work that you're putting in, and you're looking forward to building strength and stability in your life and rise of your spiritual power again, regaining that spiritual power, turning your back on people, those who deceived you, okay, or those who went a lot of talking, unnecessary talking, to take you away from your path, because these are big lessons you're integrating of Neptune, okay? About love, about trusting yourself is what I'm picking up. Wow, I do see at the bottom of the deck, that's beautiful. A new emotional birthing for you, and definitely a walking away from something. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck that's supporting you. A brand new emotional beginning for yourself. Self-love, moving away. Energy of love, messages of love coming forth. Let's get a message here from the sacred soulmates for the divine feminine energy. Wow. Let's have a look at what came for you here, divine feminine. Soul imprints, unresolved wounds, karmic patterns, and inheritances are affecting the situation right now. So I did tell you with these lessons of Neptunes, which can be pretty harsh, you are releasing. I feel like the twin flame dynamic right now is going through an immense part of a big release of your own from this lifetime and the karma that you've taken on to clear out lineage. I do feel there's massive shifting in the DNA. There's a lot of DNA clearing that's taking place, okay? So that's what I am feeling. And with that, you are now finding, okay, who are the people who are aligned with me? What am I supposed to do at this time? Okay? That's what I'm seeing up here. Let's take some union energies on where the people are. Okay, thank you, angels. Let's look at the union energies right now. And the first one that I saw up here is this, and which is spiritual mission. So this connection supports the energy healing on Gaia and in higher realms. Twin flames are here on a higher spiritual mission. So this is not a ordinary connection where, that's a bonus. That you've got this family ties, and you've got the 3D stuff. There's a spiritual mission here of a coming together, of a union, inner union, and the gift of that can be a manifestation in the physicality. So definitely look at that. This one came first, which is that this is a true love, a divine counterpart connection. And it is amazing on the messages that are coming forth. I'll have a look at those, but I wanted to show you, as I put the parts down, is the divine feminine showing up in her own reading. We got the divine masculine, you showing up in your reading as you, and the divine feminine. So with both of you, it's not like I have my back, you have your back on each other, but you're both healing. Do you see that? Because I'll show you what's the union energy. I'll just show you. So let's have a look at this. This one is, yes, you are on the spiritual mission. So first is you've got to trust. You're going through these heavy lessons. They're going through these lessons of Saturn. And I'm being shown to tell you, then the Jupiter is going to come in, which is the sense of expansion, growth, happiness, love, abundance, aligning to the energy of love. So as you're going through these lessons, this is going to open up for you. Okay? Aligning and demonstrating and expressing the values and beliefs you have learned about love. So these are, unless we learn these lessons, how are we going to expand and show to others or teach to others and be an embodiment of this divine love? Okay, Jupiter will expand on that. We're on the spiritual mission. So these challenges, these murkinesses are all part of the learning lessons. Okay, let's have a look at that. This one came up in that other reading too. That's why I was guided to do the twin flame reading right in the middle of mine, because this was the message: forgiveness. Forgiveness is a very, very liberating choice. Things that have taken place in the past, I'm not even going to talk about right now the connection, but I'm talking about the divine masculine of the past. Whatever choices you've made, whatever has taken place, what others have done. I'm not saying, oh, let's just forgive all of it and boom, we're done. No, those are lessons. It's going to come up for test and review. So go slow, go easy, take small steps towards it, and you're going to liberate yourself and learn these big lessons so that this beautiful love connection can come together for you. And for you, Divine Feminines, that is exactly what it is. The same message applies to you too, Divine Feminines, is learning to let go of the past lovers, the past love connections, or the unrequited love, and also the abandonment. I'm picking that up, and rejection, perhaps from the parents, perhaps from friends, perhaps from siblings or children, or what have you. So just society as a whole. It is time to take these big and small simultaneous steps forward towards forgiveness, because it's going to really open you up to this true divine counterpart connection that you have. And it's opening up to great expansions. This lessons of Jupiter is going to open up. Jupiter is going to expand. I want to look at this part. What was this message that came in? Heart chakra. Wow. I love this. This is all coming in the union energy. Heart chakra, you're connected at this heart of Gaia. Okay? Aligning to the truth of love. Being open to new ways, centering yourself to let love in. We are blocked in the heart chakra because of past experiences, okay? And a day-to-day where we feel rejected, we feel abandoned, and we feel guilty, we feel shame, we feel remorse, so there's all these energies block the beautiful heart chakra. So in this way, both of you, I feel at this part in the journey, in this twin flame dynamic, there is a major heart chakra clearing and a past life clearing that's taking place. And look at what the final message, this is going to be the final message. Yes, I'm feeling completely complete with this. Yes, I do sense a separation. I am sensing a separation, which was quite obvious right from the beginning, but I'm going to close out the reading with the final messages, that you are not in communique with one another, but because this is what's taking place. So what's in the union energy? We got the energy of the twin flame. Okay, this is the divine masculine here. Okay, there's the twin flame, and then came the divine feminine. These are the energies that popped out of that deck. Divine feminine showing up in the divine feminine reading, divine masculine you showing up in your reading, and the union energy is twin flame. Okay, you're working right now. During this period of separation, you're working very, very strongly on these lessons of Saturn and Neptune, so that Jupiter can come in to help expand and anchor this love on Gaia. Okay. Thank you, angels. I feel so blessed to be a channel to bring forth the messages for the twin flames. May these bring in healing, love, and light. And may they be able to move through these energies and open up to the heart to receive love and abundance. That is my desire and wish for all the twin flames. I'll take 3 messages from this beautiful crystal deck of mine for the twin flames at this time in their journey. Healing is the first message. Second message is evolution. Okay, you're going through a period of, I'll show you these. Okay, you're going through a massive evolutionary upgrade. Thank you, angels. This is perfect towards joy and gratitude. Do you see how the energies are all lit up? I'll show you. How can we see when I haven't shown you? You're going through a period of healing. Okay. Oh, no glare. Yeah, right here. Healing. Okay. There is a strong healing that's taking place, and I can just share my part with you as a divine feminine. I have a very strong masculine energy within me. I have enrolled recently in a course, and I'll talk a lot about it because it is amazing. Where is the non-glare? It is the Starseed Masterclass. And this beautiful lady, Kelly, she channels Archangel Raphael. And the course that I've enrolled in, connected with my Starseed family, we're going through these major healing parts through Egypt, Lemuria, Atlantis, and clearing out those and opening up to our gifts. And I did feel this energy as I was doing readings for people, for my star family. And that's what I sense, that your healing capacity through individual healing is going to open up within you guys. That's what's really taking place as a whole here. Both of you are going through a major upgrade. There is great evolution that's taking place. Oh, and I'm looking at that crystal. Oh my God, look at this. Even though this is not herderite, but look at this. Doesn't this crystal look like similar to the rock at the back? Yeah, this is azezulite. Okay. So I bring you the vibration of crystals which have an impact on our energy. So whatever challenges you're going through, you are going to overcome them. This is a divine counterpart connection meant to come together. And these lessons are strong and big, but you have the capacity. You chose this. You chose this part, and look what's coming in towards you. Joy. Okay? Joy, happiness, all these colors opening up. Okay, gratitude. So stay in your heart center. Speak words of love, and focus on your own self right now, on your own individual journeys. I do sense separation, and I know that can be painful. But right now, the angels and the big guidance is self-healing and self-love. Like, I'll be honest with you, I used to do a lot of Zoom sessions for all my healings and meditations. I've actually sent out emails to pretty much everybody. The only thing I'm doing is readings and just things for our channel here. I've canceled all of that. When I myself am enrolled in a class and going through healing and going through that deep part where I sit up till 2 hours doing meditating, reflecting on it, going through that healing process. Then we're given tools. I do want to raise my vibration. I don't want to keep going into that old pattern, and that's the course chose me. I didn't choose it, and I want to just say that I am, and I did a reading for the star seeds. It's not up on my channel. I forgot to let it out in public. I shared it with my group, and the part was all about power. I'm gonna get around to doing it, but when I'm seeing this, I'm worthy and I'm enough. That's what I saw in that star seed reading when I saw it 2 months later. So focus on your own journey, focus on your own healing. I've really been working with things of denial, the illusions. I really am going and removing the deception that I have created for myself, or my normal to-go. Okay, my normal to-go is the tiger energy within me. Okay, I'm very strong. More of a strategist, more of a logical thinking. So that's my strong skill set. So it's my natural. It creates a block towards emotional healing then. So with this kind of a course, or with these kind of healings, it's all these emotions. And I'm opening up a lot more, and I'm sharing that part because I am growing in that, in loving the current situation, not wanting my current situation to change and wish to be somewhere else, is being happy, finding that happiness and forgiveness with whatever is showing up. It does feel a bit trially, but not right now, and I'm getting quite detached with a lot of things to the way I want the things to be, the way I used to do things, the way I want to do things. It's just more of it's just hard to explain. It's just energetic. I can feel it. Now with this coming up, I'm sharing this part with you, my part of the healing with you, my part of the journey with you, to bring in, it's a big desire within me to bring the masculine and the feminine aspects within me in balance. It's the deep desire within me to find that inner harmony between taking action and loving myself and loving others, offering understanding, and, trusting myself and being okay in the now. So I sent you all love and light. If you'd like a private reading, you can look at the details in the description box. All right, this turned out to be a super long reading, but now I can know why. So lots of love to you guys. Everything's going to be perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is in divine alignment. So much love, much light. This is Archana, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.